Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti NurNabihah Zakaria, matric number 047123. So today I'm going to talking about the effect of China's US trade war towards the Southeast Asia country. So check it out.
And the girl in the corner with the scarlet legs, and while you're watching, you may think that she doesn't matter.
There's few factors that causes China-US trade war, and one of it is China keeps prices low. China can produce many consumer goods at a lower cost than the other country, and there's two factors of it which economy has agreed that China keep the price low. Firstly, why China keep the price low? It is because a lower standard of living which allow companies in China to pay lower wages to workers. And secondly, an exchange rate that is partially fixed to the dollar. Second is One Belt, One Road. China is using OBOR to assert its regional leadership through a vast program economic integration. Its aim is to create a regional production chain which China would make a center of advanced manufacturing and innovation at a standard setter. Many policymakers and analysts has argued that China's launch OBOR to counterbalance US policy during Obama administration.
A Malaysian firm in Thailand producing parts for Japanese automakers. A Japanese firm in Malaysia producing electronic components for export to China. A Chinese company in Vietnam making power units for South Korean products. Globalization in action in ASEAN. Companies producing components to be assembled into finished products in China are concerned about the impact of a protracted US-China trade war, but many see opportunities for ASEAN.
One potential positive dividend we can derive from this trade friction is will force many Chinese companies to go truly global. So many companies will come to this region, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand. The trade will continue. The supply chain will be reconfigured.
Surveys suggest US companies are also looking at boosting investment in the region.
In this matter, US-China trade war has affected towards Singapore. The trade war between the US and China have a direct and indirectly affect the economy of Singapore, especially in the field of economic and chemical, maritime, shipping industry, and lastly banking and finance. Under the reason of export item, Singapore has a big share in economy in the US and China, whereas will lead to the negative impact to the total business in Singapore due to the tension. And from the perspective of the economy in Singapore, there were positive and negative kind from the trade war between two major big powers. The positive impact is there is strong possibility that will increase the regional and interregional trade among the ASEAN country, and shipping will be get benefit of it. However, the other hand, there will a possibility is that MNC that depending on the US and China investment or technology will lose. What happened to Malaysia also? It will affect on Malaysia just like Singapore. There are few sectors that are affected by the trade, and not all sectors are lost due to the trade war. A few sectors that will gain and chemical products because America replaces Malaysian chemical products with Chinese products, and palm oil industry as US tariff on soybeans. On the other hand, a few sectors lost if the trade war still ongoing, which are solar panel because of the US 30% tariff and Malaysia provide 25% of this total solar panel in the US, and lastly, electronic export to China will lose. Losing global trade growth. Worsening US perception of China. Both parties should find a good solution to stop this trade war. So that's all from me. I hope that you are going to enjoy this video. Thank you.